Hey you guys, it's Katie. Welcome to a 5 a.m. clean and organize with me. And actually this is going to be a part of a 5 a.m. series. So we're going to cook, we're going to organize, we're going to decorate. We're going to do a lot of things at 5 in the morning. And the reason for this is I was having a hard time filming lifestyle kinds of content. So cleaning videos, meal prepping videos, organizational and decluttering videos, because really the only time I had to film was in the 2 hours when my kids were napping. Now, if you look back over my channel, you'll see that I used to film a lot of those videos while the kiddos were up. But recently, my 1-year-old daughter has decided she doesn't like to be on camera. She feels like mommy's distracted when the camera's out, which, you know, is valid. It makes sense. But I still want to make these videos for you guys, and I still want to clean and organize and declutter and cook and document that so that hopefully it's an encouragement to you. So anyways, I was telling my husband that I was just kind of frustrated that I didn't have a lot of hours in the day to film. And in the same breath, I was telling him how I wanted a reason to get up at 5 in the morning. And he was like, well, why don't you film at 5 in the morning? And I don't know why I didn't think of that before, but it all kind of clicked. So welcome to my channel. I am so excited about the content that I have planned for you guys now that I have all these new hours in my day to film. And I'm so excited to also be getting out a video more often than once a week, because I really didn't know with just my current lifestyle how I could get out more than one video a week. So I'm really looking forward to that, and hopefully you guys will check back often. So what I'm doing right now is I am doing my first weekend of the month deep clean. Now, I'm not going to take you through as I do my whole house, because that's going to kind of happen on and off throughout this whole day. I like to take one day, usually it's a Saturday, but we were gone this weekend. And I usually take that first Saturday of the month, and that is my project day. I've explained this to you guys before. It's where Elisha helps me out with projects. It's where we do things like get the oil change or get snow tires on or clean the garage. And it's also a day when I clean my whole house. And this is just a deep clean where I actually have a little checklist, and I go through that checklist and clean everything from top to bottom, and it just gives me a new fresh start on the week. If you're new here, then I have 3 little kids, Leon, Lucy, and Lewis, and they are 2 years old, 1 year old, and 5 months old. And so it really helps to have this one day a month where I just deep clean my house all the way, and then I'm able to kind of just keep up on, you know, maintaining my house during the rest of the month. But it just is really helpful, I guess, with little kids, and I think it would be helpful at any stage of life. I will link down below my very first once a month deep clean. I think it was my first cleaning video on YouTube ever, actually. And that's where, oh wow, I almost fell over there. But that's where I explain the whole deep cleaning process. So the spray that I sprayed on my shower as soon as I came in has kind of set and has kind of started to eat away at the hard water or whatever the stains are here in my shower. So I'm just gonna go in and scrub it on down. I love using a bathroom trash can to collect water from the shower head and splash it in hard to reach places in the shower. This not only helps me clean the shower, but it also cleans the trash cans.
I was closing down for business. but somehow I knew.
This morning I had already started a load of laundry, so in order to make room for the other load of laundry that I need to throw in from the bathroom, I'm just going to take out a load, change that load that I put in the morning, and put in another load. Later today, I will just fold that load in the hamper when the kids are up, and my goal is just to do one load of laundry a day. I find that if I don't set a goal for myself, like one load of laundry, it can seem like work is never ending around the house, and so I like to just tell myself that if I do one load, I can be done. And anything other than that is a bonus.
From this Christmas sun, we forgot what you came for, and in the coffee shop just next door, we talked for hours on end, and somehow we knew that we'd find something true, and that everything would change from now on. Yes, from this Christmas on, this Christmas on, from this Christmas on, it's gonna be you and me decorating the tree.
Ever since we have got this piano in our entryway, which honestly would go better upstairs, it kind of cramps our entryway, but it is so heavy. My husband was like, no way we are bringing that thing upstairs. But ever since we've gotten this in our entryway, we now have this little collection corner. Anytime furniture blocks a corner, I feel like it's really easy for stuff to collect there. So I just had to go through and clean out that corner and make it look better. And now we're moving on to the kitchen. I'm just going to do a brief tidy on the kitchen before we actually get to cleaning, because it's a lot more motivating to deep clean when the kitchen already looks tidy.
This Christmas on, from this Christmas on.
So on my once a month deep cleans, not only do I deep clean, but I go through and actually look at the organization of all of my cupboards. So, ew, look at that. Rotten potatoes I did not know were on the top shelf. I just found those, and look how gross this is. It stinks so bad. And this is why you want to go through your entire house at least once a month, because you catch stuff like this, and I don't know how long I would have just let those potatoes rot there because I didn't even see them up on the top shelf, which was probably a bad idea in the first place to put them on the top shelf.
As I stroll on my way to you, how will you feel about packing up today? Leave this all behind, go get snow.
Over here on the right is my little canned goods section, and then all of the dry goods I like to repackage actually and pour into glass jars. To me, it's just a lot more inspirational to cook. It looks more beautiful in the pantry, and it's a really cheap organizational method. So I throw out all the packaging, and I like to just put these glass jars there. Where we lived in Bend, I actually bought in bulk, so I didn't even have any of the plastic packaging, but I haven't found a great bulk place, or actually any bulk place, local to me right now.
Let's go get snowed in. Let's go get snowed in.
I've used up a lot of spices this month, so I'm going through and taking out all of the empty bottles. I keep my spices alphabetical, and they actually are not labeled where you could see the labels. They're labeled on the lids, but I just have memorized the placement of my spices. So they're really easy to grab, and I took out all the empty bottles and put them on the counter so I can refill those at a later point. Basically, I need to buy more spices. So you guys might be thinking, this is totally unrelatable. I never get up at 5 a.m. to clean my house. And honestly, I wouldn't either. To me, this isn't about cleaning at 5 a.m. It's making time for what excites you, what brings you motivation, what inspires you. And for me, I want to inspire myself. The last few weeks, I have just been feeling really uninspirational to myself. I was tired, and my tiredness led me to being lethargic and apathetic about life, and I was just kind of going through my days without a lot of excitement and energy. And so I had to sit down and take a really good hard look at what brings me energy, what makes me excited for life. And I realized that something that makes me really happy, that has always made me really happy, is creating. And so I'm just so happy to be in this position now where I have these hours to create, whether that's filming, whether that's getting up and writing, whether that is getting up and editing, or doing those things that I wouldn't be able to do unless I got up. That's why I'm getting up at 5 in the morning. It's not necessarily to clean my house. And I do put my family first in life. I try to do that practically. So that's with cleaning and cooking, and oh my goodness, did you guys see that like dried piece of fruit down there that was going bad? Ah, so embarrassing. But I like to clean and cook and be really interactive with my kids, but I also know that those aren't the things that make me just like so fired up to get out of bed in the morning, because I think those things are going to happen whether or not I'm excited and motivated to do them. So I just think it's really important, regardless of how busy you are as a mom, that you do something in your day and you make time for something in your day that brings you energy, that brings you life. Maybe it's harder and it takes more energy than sitting down and watching Netflix or scrolling on social media, which is honestly what I've been doing the last couple weeks. But it is so much more life-giving when you do something that really feeds your soul. So I just really hope you guys are encouraged to find out what that is for you and to find some time and some motivation to do it. It's kind of like working out. You know, it's like hard to start working out, but after you work out, you feel so good about it. And it is officially daylight outside. Not really doing my regular deep clean where I go top to bottom in a room, because I don't just want to stay in one room and film that, because that would be kind of boring for you guys. So I'm just moving around and getting the biggest things first, and then the rest of today I'll kind of go through and finish the dusting in the living room, finish wiping down the walls, some things that I have missed in room to room. The nice thing is, if you click on the video in the description box below, I have a list linked there. Also, there's a little rug out there. I'm not like vacuuming the concrete in the garage. And I put this plant here on the piano, and I just feel like it really makes this entryway a lot more life-giving and fresh. But I have that link down below of a checklist, a deep cleaning checklist, where you can go through and check off what you're doing in each room. So it kind of keeps me organized, and it really helps. I just want to thank you guys so much for being the reason that I got up this morning, being the reason that I have a clean house, and just being here for me as I go through this journey of learning how to be a mom and how to do the things that bring me joy, bring me life, bring me energy. And I really hope that along the way I can encourage you to find out how to embrace that joy for yourself as a mommy. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up button. If you didn't enjoy it, no worries, give it a thumbs down button. It's helpful for me to know what you guys like and what you guys don't like. And if my comments are still turned off, I would love to see you guys over on Instagram. And if you're new here, click that subscribe button. I love you guys, and I will see you in my next video.